In a crossover crazy world, perhaps Nissan's Altima has concluded, if you can't beat M, join M. Although all-wheel drive is routinely offered, and frequently standard, on car-based crossover utility vehicles, it's a relative rarity among mainstream midsize family sedans. Altima will level that playing field when its 2019 edition arrives, offering optional 4-quarter traction for the first time ever. And that AWD option will be available under each of Altima's 5 trims: S, SR, SV, SL and Platinum. But greasy stuff news isn't limited to attractive talent. Also hidden under an updated wardrobe is a new engine lineup and a reworked suspension. Regarding motors, Altima, like many of its competitive set, is getting out of the V6 business. Replacing the current 3.5-liter V6's Altima's upgrade engine will be an all-new 2.0-liter Turbo 4 that makes 248 horsepower and 273 pounds-ft of torque. Although that 4-banger represents a loss of 22 horsepower compared to the 6, it compensates via an increase of 22 pounds-ft of grunt. The base Altima engine, compatible in all trims with all-wheel drive, remains a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated i4. However, the engine, Nissan says, has been significantly revised with 80% of its parts either new or redesigned. As a result, horsepower is up, now 188 compared to the outgoing version's 179, and torque is modestly boosted by 3 pounds-ft to 180. Regardless what's under the hood or how many wheels provide grip, power will be managed, as it is now, exclusively by Nissan's Tronic CVT Automatic, a transmission proven impressive enough to give the belt and pulley gearbox category a good name. Nissan says, key suspension changes include the first Altima application of monotube rear shocks, added suspension reinforcements to improve vehicle response and suspension geometry adjustments to enhance steering feedback. Also new to Altima is some tech wizardry we recently sampled in a 2018 Nissan Rogue, Pro Pilot Assist, which eases driver workload by reducing the amount of driver acceleration, steering and braking input under certain driving conditions, such as single-lane highway driving. Although Pro Pilot Assist is the foundation for the autonomous vehicles of the future, helping drivers stay lane-centered, navigate traffic and maintain a set vehicle speed and distance from the vehicle ahead, Nissan emphasizes it is not a self-driving feature. Regarding styling, the new Altima is longer, lower and wider than the outgoing model while riding a 1.9-inch longer wheelbase. The haberdashery includes the V-mouth grille with which Nissan has become enamored, along with black accented C-pillars already evident on the likes of Murano and Maxima. Inside is a lower cowl for a more spacious cabin feel, along with a standard 7.0-inch screen in the instrument cluster. Also standard is an 8.0-inch center dash screen featuring such tech goodies as Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Siri Eyes-Free and Google Assistant voice recognition. Look for the all-new Altima this fall. No pricing at press time.
Official production of the Subaru Ascent, a new 3-row SUV that will seat up to 8 passengers, began at Subaru's Lafayette, Indiana plant yesterday. The addition of the vehicle to the production mix signifies the addition of approximately 200 jobs and $140 million in equipment and expansion investments. Ascent joins 3 other Subaru models produced at the plant: Outback, Legacy and Impreza. Subaru of Indiana Automotive, Incorporated, SIA, has seen substantial growth in the last 5 years, adding more than 2,000 associates to the team during that period. The positive economic impact of that growth is clear in the investment Subaru has made to increase SIA's production capacity to prepare for Ascent and Impreza production. SIA invested nearly $1.5 billion over the past 5 years. To mark the occasion, members of the famous Subaru canine family, The Barclays visited SIA to welcome the family vehicle to the Subaru lineup. In addition, SIA presented $8,000 in grants to 4 local non-profit organizations focused on animal welfare: Almost Home Humane Society, Loving Heart Animal Shelter, Natalie's Second Chance No-Kill Dog Shelter, and North Central Indiana Spay and Neuter. Tom Easterday, Senior Executive Vice President of SIA, said, "The Subaru Ascent is a great addition to our production lineup. Production of this outstanding new family vehicle allowed us to create hundreds of new jobs at SIA, and also at our suppliers in Indiana and across the country." SIA will produce about 400,000 vehicles annually with the addition of the Ascent, and SIA associates have built over 5 million vehicles since SIA's start of production in September 1989. SIA associates remain committed to quality, safety and environmental stewardship. The all-new 2019 Subaru Ascent will be available for sale to consumers in mid-2018. The 3-row SUV is the biggest vehicle in the Subaru lineup.
There is no spaceship more iconic and solidified in our pop culture than the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. While Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader are major fan favorites for their use of the Force and mastery of a lightsaber, Han Solo is everyone's favorite smuggler, maverick, and scoundrel. To celebrate the upcoming Solo, a Star Wars story, Nissan and Lucasfilm collaborated to bring the Millennium Falcon to life embodied in its best-selling SUV, the Nissan Rogue. The 2018 Nissan Rogue Millennium Falcon features unmistakable elements from the most beloved ship in the galaxy. The Millennium Falcon-inspired Rogue is the most extensive Star Wars-themed Nissan custom show vehicle built to date. We saw many of these custom builds at the Los Angeles Auto Show this year, including the ATM6-inspired Nissan Titan. But for the Rogue Millennium Falcon, the team tasked with bringing the creation to life pulled no punches. Jeremy Tucker, Vice President of Marketing Communications and Media, said, "As the third installment of our own trilogy of collaborations with Lucasfilm, we raised the bar delivering our best custom show vehicle yet. We started with the best-selling Nissan Rogue and worked with the talented concept designers at Lucasfilm and ILM. Then, we turned to the experts at Vehicle Effects bring it to life. The result is hands down the most complete and thrilling vehicle we've ever done. The exterior is where much of the workmanship shines. Custom handcrafted aluminum body panels feature details mimicking the Millennium Falcon, while 3D printed inserts bring another level of immersive depth to the vehicle. A roof-mounted radar dish and laser cannon appear as though they could have been lifted right from the movie set. Up front, the multi-pane windshield clearly resembles the cockpit of the Falcon. In addition to a fully customized movie-inspired exterior, the Star Wars-inspired Nissan receives a full interior makeover channeling the iconic cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. No previous build has received this level of attention. Just as any Star Wars fan would expect, the level of detail and craftsmanship of the interior is worthy of its own film. The interior features buttons, lights and sound effects closely reflecting the sights and sounds of the Millennium Falcon's cockpit. It also features front and second row chairs like those seen inside the Millennium Falcon. Additionally, a set of center-mounted hyperdrive controls bring the package to life. What might be the most impressive component of the Nissan Rogue Millennium Falcon is a rear subspace hyperdrive unit that spans the entire width of the Rogue. In honor of its on-screen counterpart, the unit glows bright blue and incorporates a trio of high-mounted Bose speakers and an 18-inch Bose subwoofer that provide an aural experience. Inside and out, the Bose system delivers an impressive 1,500 watts. Can someone say Galaxy Party? The Nissan Rogue Millennium Falcon capitalizes on the film cues to showcase Nissan's intelligent mobility technology and ProPilot Assist, which helps drivers maintain speeds and guide the Rogue straight down the center. a line you are likely to hear from Lando Calrissian's droid co-pilot in the new film. Similarly, the Millennium Falcon always seems to find its way out of trouble ahead by navigating obstacles with apparent ease through robotic technology. Solo, a Star Wars story is in theaters nationwide May 25.